Hi guys, my name is Jake Willis. Since coming to the University of Surrey, I've been heavily involved with societies at Surrey. Vice Presidency of the Raising and Giving Society this year, Vice President of Politics Society, and helped found the UNICEF Society in my first year. Due to this, I understand the demands and the pressures that societies bring. However, I also have a care, passion and an energy for societies at Surrey. Involvement in societies helps development. We all come to university to get a degree, yet at the end of the day, it's our activities, it's our societies that help diversify us. My policies ensure that these opportunities will continue at Surrey. It's all about innovating the society system, not revolutionising it. For example, unlocking the potential of societies helps unlock the potential of individuals. By protecting the diversity of cultures and societies, we ensure maximum representation for every student. And by aiding networking to maximise resources, we ensure that we're maximising the amount of material and personal possessions to all societies. By promoting self-sustainability, I aim to help societies face future challenges, such as budget cuts. It's all about maintaining the community of societies and the community of students at Surrey. Voting for me will ensure that someone with the energy and the drive continues the success of societies at Surrey University. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jake.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Pull it forward a little bit.
Yeah. Hello everyone. So yeah, my name is Kiko and I'm a final year business management student. During my time here, I was the president of Portuguese Society for 2 years and also the founder. And currently, I'm the treasurer of the Portuguese Society and the president of the PR Society. Also last year, I was the international officer of Society Exec, so I already have a lot of experience in dealing with the union as well. During my time here, I've worked together with many international societies, such as Greek, Cypriot, Iranian, Arabic, Portuguese, whatever. And this is reflected by the fact that I have the support in their elections. Proudly, I can say that. My point for my campaign is that I want to improve the financial security of the societies. This is a very big one. Because I feel that, I'll have a lot of time to speak about them, but there are still a lot of failures in the security system, so I'll try to work on that. I'll also create some synergies, because all you know that some societies have common aims, but they don't really communicate very well between them. So I'll be the person that, create the synergies so that they can achieve those goals more easily. Also, right now we are facing the fact that there will be a society grading for next year, and in every other grading, there's always the opportunity for some bad things to happen. So I'm here to ensure that they're going to be fair. But most of all, we have to consider that our uni is one of the highest percentage of non-UK students. So I want to continue to celebrate this diversity within the students of our university. So please vote for me for your VP societies.
Hi. Societies are the best part about our university. We are incredibly lucky to have the system that we do. I'm Guy Geisen, and I'm running to be your VP of Societies and Individual Development. During my year in the position, I'll have 3 main aims, as well as working to keep all societies as awesome as they already are. My first aim will be unlocking the potential that Skynet has to benefit every single society. It can be used effectively and can really help every single member. Also, I'll run more training days based on what students actually want to have and what will help them in their lives. I also plan to make the inventory more accessible and improve the condition so that every society can use it in the way it's supposed to be used. I believe I'll do a great job in this position, as I've been part of societies my whole life here. I joined GameSoc in my first year and became secretary straight away. I was secretary for 3 years running. I've also DJ'd with No Wave ever since I got here. Voting for me will ensure that someone who cares about, understands and appreciates societies is in a position to help them. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Paris. I'm a second year music student here at Surrey, and I obviously am running for VP Sport. I'm a member of the women's rugby team, and I'm a member of the Surrey Angels cheerleading squad as well. The main issues that I would like to address if I'm elected, the first one is the issue of membership. I feel a lot of the Surrey Sports Park, I feel a lot of students have felt quite dissatisfied with what has actually happened with the sports park this year. And one of the main questions needs to be, what are the students actually paying for? And on Wednesday, I'll be having a meeting with the CEO of the sports park, and I'm going to bring up all the issues that have actually arisen from talking to students, and I will try and rectify these with him. The next one is with training and equipment. I feel a lot of sports teams are quite dissatisfied with their training conditions. I know a lot of teams have been training in the dark, and a lot of teams are actually under-equipped, so that's another issue I'd like to address. And the union won't necessarily have the funds to provide all the equipment, but obviously I'd like to encourage teams to raise their own funds for these. One of my main manifesto points is to create an initiative to help players that actually get injured playing for the university. You know, they're giving their health and they're affecting their studies to help the university, and I feel that it's the least we owe them to sort of help them out. And the last one is the issue of kit. The teams that are in white kit playing in the mud, they shouldn't be in white kit. And one of my main things is, as part of sports club membership, I'd like every member of a sports team to have a pair of blue and yellow Surrey socks to give everyone that sense
Paris,
of identity.
thank you very much. Paris there.
Hey everyone, I'm Tron, and I'm looking for your vote for VP Sports. And this all began in 2008 when I started up the cycling club. I didn't stop there. I went on to start up the volleyball club, and later was elected sports executive chair. Having worked with the university and sort of with the University of Surrey sports strategy this year, I understand what it's all about, and I know how to push it forward for the benefit of you. The strategy includes development plans, better coaching, easier membership payments, better training time, sporting qualification, and much more. And actually, throughout this year, I have been working on kit, and it's going to be resolved for next year. Sport should be for everyone. I am looking into how sport can be delivered to various diverse student bodies, such as health and social care, GSA, Erasmus students, and others. I want to establish joint communication between the sports park, uni, and the union, so that we can reach out to more students, increasing awareness of opportunities. Essentially, I want to involve more of you into the process, so that you have your say with the direction of sport. A vote for me is a vote for someone with extensive knowledge of how clubs work, the sports park, and the union operate, so I can get stuck in straight away. Faster delivery of actions. I have 7 months to implement my aims, resolve your concerns, and see through all my projects that I've started this year, before the start of the next academic year. This year, we have evolved. Next year is the time for development. There are 16,000 students at Surrey and 38 clubs. I want to see all clubs expand, develop, and bring more of you into student sport.
During my 3 years at university, from varsity to the exciting opportunities of the sports park, we have this brand new, this new sport park. It's not being made much advantage, and I think there's much work yet to be done. I am Adam Lancaster, and I will ensure positive progress is made through a commitment to professionalism and making sport available for all. My first improvement would be the effective organisation of club equipment and training times. I will make sure that club kits are ready and available for the very start of the season. My second aim is to seek professional input for sports clubs at Surrey. This means drafting in professionals to inspire our sports clubs. And finally, sports for all. Rather than recruitment opportunities only happening at Freshers' Fair and Refreshers' Fair, I will encourage club open days to happen regularly. I want students not only playing sport, but also involved in other ways, such as organising social sport events, better advertisement of our team matches, and planned trips to see professional sport. Thank you for listening to me tonight. I want you to vote Adam Lancaster #1 for VP Sports and Recreation, because I believe I am the person to take sport at Surrey even further. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Big Dave, finally in business management, and I want to be your next VP welfare. First, I'd just like to clarify myself in terms of my prior experience. I don't have the direct union internal experience that some of my rivals will be able to boast. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. A lot of my closest friends have had experience working in committees and executive committees inside the union. That's given me a real insight to how it works and how things operate around here. It's one of my biggest regrets, if I'm being honest, I haven't taken the opportunity to get involved inside the union, and I think that's something we'll remedy now. In terms of my own track record, I feel I've fairly proven myself. I've been chairman of my club for 3 years. Outside of the uni, I've also founded and chaired the sports club for the local guild of the Surrey community. providing national sporting opportunities, not just for students, but for people from all over Surrey and Guildford to play across the UK. Alongside my degree, I've run events which have received national acclaim from tour companies, from governing bodies alike. Prove if you will, I can and will get results. The student experience is never totally faultless, but it's how we deal with the negative experiences we have whilst we're here that really make us. I don't offer you empty pledges, I offer you tangible solutions to the problems that affect every student at Surrey. A vote for me is a vote for continued maximisation of your student experience. I see myself as something of an underdog in this campaign. I'm increasingly aware of the momentum I've gained in the recent weeks of the opportunity ahead of us now. I love this university, and I will hand on heart promise to every one of you right here, right now, but I will not stop, I will not rest until every single person in Surrey takes as much away from their student experience as I've done.
Thank you very much, Dave. Good evening, everybody. My name is Hitesh. I'm a final year dance student at the university. In my past 3 years as a university student, I've been through quite a few range of issues, from minor health problems to going through almost being excluded from university due to financial crisis, which I'm tackling at the moment. But yeah, it gives me a first-hand experience to very efficiently solve your problems. I've also been events officer 2009-2010. I've introduced salsa to Surrey campus. I've worked behind the bar in Translator and Rubik's. Most importantly, I've been a friendly face around campus. In these 3 years, I've also started rereading a word a bit differently. The word is impossible. I read it as I am possible. It's a bit different. It's a positive way of looking at things. If you do end up voting for me and I get elected as VP Welfare, I've got 4 main pleasures. One, I want to be in very close touch with Court Life mentors who at the moment are in very close communication with individual students. I want to draft something called the Bible of Welfare, which will sort of encompass everything relevant to students' welfare. I want to run campaigns around campus to make you students aware of things you need to know about, get your input, get your opinion on things. And finally, what my dad told me when I was very young, the process of learning does not stop. Learn every day from you, my fellow colleagues, from everyone. Vote Hitesh for VP Welfare. Thank you very much. That's about it. Cheers, guys.
Thank you, Rowan. Hello, my name is Rowan. I'm a final year business and retail management student. I'm also your current university Students' Union chair. I firmly believe that university is more than just a place for study, but it is actually a life-changing experience. And part of the reason why I've got so involved in the union over the years is because I enjoy it so much, and that's what gives me the thing that wakes me up in the morning to come here and do things. And I just want to continue to make that experience better for everyone. I'm someone that's driven by change and opportunity, and I want to offer the student body a candidate with experience, dedication and enthusiasm to lead change amongst us and with outreach. My 3 main pledges for this campaign is a productive and prosperous campus. We need to have services that operate, and they need to be ready and active, and if they're not working, someone needs to be held accountable to that. I want to be that person that holds the university accountable when things like the internet, the laundrette, the transport services, the heating facilities don't work on campus, and I want them to have a one-stop shop online where you as a student can report that. Secondly, I want a safe and secure community. Cuts are coming. We need to make sure that we are still remain safe on our campus, and that the security provision provided by the university is second to none, and that students here feel safe both on and in the surrounding area. I wish to continue to work with residents associations on that. Finally, individual development. Last night you didn't hear one of the society's candidates talk about individual development. I think that's key to our university experience, and I wish to build that into the Vice President Welfare role. Thank you, and I hope you get an opportunity to vote for me, number 1, Vice President Welfare.
Hello, I'm Mike Sharp. The key point for me is that every student's experience at the University of Surrey is unique, and many of these experiences have been enriched by the various support facilities offered by the university, by the union, and by the students themselves. These services are integral to the well-being of all students, and I will ensure that they get the attention and the assistance that they require and deserve. Now, it is important that students know where they can turn to when they need these facilities, so I will work to make them more accessible, make sure that information is readily available, and make sure there are clear channels of communication. I will also take positive steps to improve the safety and security of students both on and off campus. In my mind, theft in student accommodation is not simply a statistic that needs to be minimised, but there can always be work done to encourage preventative measures and give students confidence in their environment. At the end of the day, I'm not simply offering you a bundle of policies, but a candidate who will give their all to this position. I'm committed, I'm compassionate, and I'm diligent, and that's why I'm the #1 choice for VP Welfare.
Hi, my name is Mariam Nasser, and I'm hoping to be your next VP of Education. I'm a final year English literature student, and I'm the current editor of the Stag and have been a mentor for the past 2 years. In my opinion, the most important attribute that Vice President of Education should have is communication, and I can guarantee that I have that skill. Working on the Stag as the editor, I have represented it at a local level as well as a national level. Representation, support, and training for the academic reps is really important to me, so I'll make sure that you have the support that you need to represent to your department the needs of the students. Being a student from a new department, I understand that they take the criticism and the feedback from us and they change it every year, and I don't see why that shouldn't be applied across campus. So I'm going to try my best to make academic reps be heard. Okay. At the end of the day, we're all here to have a good education, and I don't see why we shouldn't get it. So I'm going to be your candidate to support you and represent you to the best to my ability.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight, and if you want to stick by your candidates next week, you'll be their life support machine in Mox's hard times. So I'm sure they'll be grateful to you. For those who don't know me, I'm Sam Ratzer, second year Spanish and Business Management student, and I'm the current Events and Training Officer here at the Students' Union, and I work here part-time. And in the short time that I've been here, I've sort of learned a great love for this place, and it's been a real steep learning curve. To put it out there in basic terms, there's so much that's great about this place, but there's so much more that can be improved. The points laid out in my manifesto here will be a start to what's hopefully going to be an exciting year. I've worked so hard these last couple of years in different roles, putting other people first. I'm most proud of the way I was able to contribute into improving communication across the 2 faculties that I'm a part of. And even though I was unable to spell it correctly on my manifesto, I'll be committed to working hard for all of you. I've been a representative for my fellow course mates in faculty meetings. I've been a representative for all of you as an Events and Training Officer. And I've been an ambassador for this university, both regionally playing sports for the uni, and speaking on your behalf at the Guildford Borough Council. I've been a representative on a national level at the NUS demo and the NUS conference that's coming up. And I've been an international ambassador as I was one of 2 students in Surrey to go to South Korea last summer. I'd love to do this on a full-time basis. All the passion I have will be for making your education better and your time here at Surrey a little bit sweeter.
Hello everyone, my name is James Wilkinson. I'm a final year economics student and I'm obviously planning to be your VP Education next year. To put it bluntly, I love this university, I love the Students' Union. I'm the kind of guy who literally ploughs hours and hours into trying to make every student's life better. I've been doing that consistently, and I believe this is my main reason. I'm a committed candidate. Secondly, I believe I'm also a candidate there for you with a background of education. I'm a person that is looking to go into education in my future. It's my love, it's my passion. I have been doing outreach within the local community, teaching people economics. I've also been doing outreach days within university, trying to improve student reception of university, try and get them to think university is somewhere I want to go. I want to go there and be mobile. That is my second reason. I believe I'm committed to the idea of education and all the values on it. Finally, I believe I'm also someone who's credible in my position. I've been an academic rep for all my 3 years here. During that time I've been doing 2 course consultations when we've changed our structure. I've also been involved in constantly through 3 years of dealing with academic issues. Through this time we've had to deal with lecturers not giving feedback, lecturers poorly teaching. I've helped lecturers with improving their teaching and changing their teaching methods. So I believe I've got a good background to do this at a university-wide level for all of you. My manifesto relies on 4 key points. I want to improve feedback to make sure it's a minimum requirement, which it currently is not.
Secondly, I want to improve teaching quality and to provide feedback to the student reps to make sure that their course is doing what they should in their teaching.
I'm afraid we'll have to read about all the points in your manifesto, because there we are out of time. Thank you very much.
Good evening. For the few of you who don't know me here, I'm Saleh. I started at Surrey in 2006 as a regular engineering student with my hard hat and my big afro, ready to learn. I've always been involved in the student union and would love to be involved again next year. In my second year, I was elected as class rep. I was president of Arabic Society, as well as a student guide of the UCAS Day. In my fourth year, I was the treasurer of the same society, and finally, thanks to your vote, I'm the acting vice president of societies and individual development. So surely the next step is to become president. This year, I've gained knowledge, experience, and confidence to lead the student union for the next coming year. I have three main goals in my manifesto. Communications. I think that this communication is the key thing and is the priority to every student to be able to come and communicate with their president and clubs and societies as well. They would like to come and communicate with their members. So, as we heard previously, Skynet, which is the new website that's coming up, that would be one of the main reasons that you can communicate with people and the medias as well, which we've got broadcasting this live. Secondly, involvement in the decision making. I'd like students to become more involved in decision making, so you can try to come and speak to me, email me, or text me on the new phone that we'll have next year. And finally, the culture and diversity. At the heart of Surrey is its culture and is its cultural diversity. The highlight of this organization is, to highlight this, I've organized the International Festival, or the iFestival as you know it, this year, which has proved to be very successful.
Thank you, Osama.
This year, I've had the honour to represent you guys as your Vice President for Education, and now I'm sat here before you to ask for your vote as President. This year, I've heavily increased the profile of the student academic representatives, and I created the first academic rep assembly that enabled students to talk directly to senior management about issues and concerns in their course. I've constantly been engaged in all of the faculties, ensuring that the student voice has been heard and represented, and I've constantly communicated to the university the student view. Another thing I've begun to do this year is to bring the students and the university together as a community. If elected your president, I want to continue working with the university. I want to build on the strong relationships I have already created, and I want to increase union pressure and influence on the decisions that the university are making. I want to minimise the impact of the funding cuts and the fee increase that take place, and I want to ensure that all students still receive the same quality of service. Communication this year for me has been vital, and I want to deliver and promote the union's new communication project called Skynet. And any feedback you give to the university, I want to ensure that it's fed back to you and something happens with it. And finally, getting involved. Everyone knows about Rubik's and Chancellors, but there's also clubs, societies, volunteering, training, trips and activities, and the area I'm most passionate about, support and advice. I want to promote all of these aspects. I want to celebrate the diversity, the talent and success of the 16,000 students here at Surrey, and I want to engage as many people as possible in the union. So thank you.